commitment to his gym.
Okay.
Like while he was working out, like in the middle of his set, he like went out of his way
To help
to.
people.
Well, not even that. He went out of his way to pitch his gym to me because we met at Fit for Life.
Mm-hmm.
Went out of his way to pitch his gym to me.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And others, of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. But I like when I see someone when they own something, they care about it. You know, a lot of people will get something started or have an idea and they'll like coast with it and like not really promote it, not really care about it. And I like as a trait in a person in general, I find that as an unattractive trait. Like why would I commit to something that you don't like? It doesn't even seem like you believe it. But
Bars.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was one
Like when
thing.
you listen to somebody talking, you can tell like,
Yeah, exactly.
cat, cat.
So, I think, especially how highly he spoke about it, I could really like see his belief in it. So that gave me,
Were you happy that we finally had a gym close by that had KG weights?
oh yeah, that was a must. That was a must have. Especially, you know, Fit for Life is where I like started my workout journey. I'm not trying to talk trash, but especially squatting on the bars there, where they just feel bouncy and rubbery. It's not a good feeling. If I'm squatting, I don't need a bar bouncing on my back. I don't need to worry about clips sliding off when I do my walkout. And that's a big problem that Fit for Life had. Like this.
With the clips actually coming up? Wait, didn't they have
Yes, bro.
these types?
Mm-hmm.
And they still gave you issues?
They were obviously not well maintained. A lot of clips in there would be broken. They didn't have a consistent supply, so they had those clips, and they would have like the metal ones. So it was like, you know, obviously.
You talking about the ones where you go like vice grippers or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah.
Yeah, those weren't too.
And so it was just obvious that like, and I get it. It's a big commercial gym. So
You already take your pre?
Huh?
You already take your pre?
Nah.
Okay, bet. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
I get like big commercial gyms. It's harder to kind of like maintain and like survey, like I guess, quality of gym equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think it's that hard, but I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. And so a lot of their equipment would become like in disarray. Clips would be sliding off. At certain points, like I wouldn't have enough because of the kind of plates they had, like the big blue bumper plates. I wouldn't have enough space to actually put what I needed on the bar for a working set. And if I did, there was so little space that the already crappy clips would be even worse because they're holding on by like the tip of the bar. Just wasn't a fun time. On top of that, like I already said, the standard straight bars they had there weren't cutting it. They would just be.
Do they even have any deadlift bars at Fit for Life? I'm asking.
They have 2 deadlift bars at 2 locations. They have a Rogue.
The red bar at All American?
They have a Rogue at All American, and then they have an Ohio. No, they have a Texas deadlift bar at Hope Mills. The other locations do not. At least when I last went to. So that might have changed, but all I do know is that like that was nice, yeah. But really, like I just.
It wasn't it. It didn't meet your needs.
No.
Well, you still did pretty good.
Oh yeah. I mean, the thing about working out.
I'm not gonna hold you. You can tell. Like,
Right?
it just.
It's caving in a little bit.
No. But the. So, if you were to come up and deadlift, as long as you were like dead in the middle, you're fine.
Yeah.
But like, as soon as you step right here, it's like, God dang. Like, you feel that, right?
Yeah. I don't think I'd be out there anyways. I think that's mainly like people who pull sumo. I'm worried about that. Like
Oh yeah, nah.
if there's some tall dudes and they.
It's over.
Yeah.
All right,
Imagine a misstep or like a misplaced foot. Nah.
I'm gonna warm up real quick.
Okay,
I'm just
for
gonna
sure.
I'm just gonna do it the lats. If extensions like you did,
All right.
and then I'll join in.
For sure.
But you haven't taken your pre-workout, right?
No, thank you for
Good.
reminding me. I keep
I'm not
forgetting.
hindering you. Last dumb question for this live. What bar you want to use?
So just because of the nature of the comps that I'll be doing in the next couple months,
Okay.
PLU does not allow
The Kabuki bar.
deadlift bars in general.
I'm retarded. Continue.
No, you're good. So
I
they
said that
only-
on live too, so no.
no. So they pull on power bars because they're like connected to the IPF.
Okay.
So I'll be pulling on a power bar.
All right. What does that look like? This?
So the only difference between how I pull on a deadlift bar, so this is a power bar. This is a road power bar.
Okay.
The only difference between how I pull on a deadlift bar and a power bar is in a deadlift bar, I get way more under it because I have the liberty to, and I kind of, that
Slack.
slack pull is a lot easier. So like before I
Even with this bar.
So this is where it gets a little trickier with the power bar. So with the deadlift bar, slack pulls a lot easier. Before I even get it off the ground, I'm already here, which is really convenient. Now with a power bar, I don't get as underneath it. I get a little bit more midfoot, and I have to bend my knees a little bit more, kind of driving them out, and I'm here to kind of create the same feeling as that slack pull.
So dumb question. Do you still ride it up your shin?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
So same,
Even
same thing.
with that bar.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's kind of what the deadlift socks are for, because that knurling will catch you if you're pulling hard enough.
All right. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna do these
Now
last.
you're good, bro.
But no, the only reason I was picking your brain, I just wanted to make this as engageful as I could.
Yeah.
You know, last time we came in, 20 copyright infringements from the last live. I said, damn.
Was it the music?
Yeah. So, but like I said, that was not as bad as the full block that I got. And like I'll show you. I know I said I'll show you that in a minute or whatever. But that one kind of broke me because imagine. Like, you ever work on your car yourself before?
Yeah.
So imagine putting in all that work for something, and then something else breaks down. You like, bitch, you won't break down when I just put a full tank of gas in you?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Yeah, so you know that feeling, huh? Okay.
I know a similar feeling. This was senior year of high school,
Of course, the good old days.
and I had.
Hey, what Urias, no, not Urias, what guy Sensei say? Naruto, you live in the whatever of your youth right now, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
Won't get no.
I just filled my car up with gas, and I was making the turn to go into my school,
Mhm.
and I had a green light. There was we got a fat check out of this too, but
Again, we lie, make sure to push
Oh.
that motherfucker.
but basically, make a long story short, 14-wheeler T-bone my car.
Ooh.
Luckily, it was on the passenger side.
Oh,
so I
you
was
go.
fine. I was fine.
I'm feeling AK, look, you could.
Maybe. So,
Are you alive for real? You ain't ghost vision?
God, really, not yet. But T-bone my car, completely totaled it, and I think this was the first time I was really like, not the first time I drove by myself, but like, I don't know, I felt independent. Like, the tank of gas I put in the car was from my paycheck. It was a good feeling.
And then that bullshit
Yeah,
happens.
yeah. And then I didn't even go to school that day, like, at all.
I wouldn't have either. I would have played traumatized. Like, hey, I need to do the rest of my classes online. I can't. I'm too horrified by what just
I
happened.
came back the next day, though, and I told my friends, like, oh, yeah, a 14-wheeler T-bone my car. They didn't believe me until I showed them. Actually, I might have pictures of it.
Let me see that shit.
I got you. I'll put my phone down.
Awesome.
That jump was
All right, we're good.
crazy. That jump was crazy.
Give me some laps. Oh, boy.
Are you I used to drive a little blue Jeep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a Jeep guy.
What was the maintenance like on it? I know it had to be Jeeps are not cheap. Because they're more meant for off the road, so that's why that's.
So it was an Outlander. So it had that four wheel drive.
So it could go upscale if you needed to. Yeah.
It was a nice car.
What year?
I think it was 2000 2008. It wasn't old, especially at the time like I had it.
Well, how about this? Not maybe 500. I'm thinking November, but maybe nah.
This
We'll
was
see.
the only picture I have.
And the 18 wheeler did it. You really got lucky because could have did way more damage.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All it did was T-bone me and rock my car. And then the guy was really nice about it. He got out of the
I
truck.
sure fucking hope so.
He was like, he got out of the truck.
Especially if he was at fault. Oh,
I
man.
was still
He's got that. I sure
I was
fucking hope so.
still holding on to the steering wheel. He got
I
out
was
of
just panicking. Oh my God, he's dead. You said a 14-wheeler, right? Yeah, I would have.
He got
I
out
would
of
have known at the job as an asshole, but in that situation, I would have been like.
He got out of the truck. He was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I was in shock. Everything felt like it played in slow motion. I turned to him and was like, "Yeah, I'm alright." I still hold on to the steering wheel.
I might incorporate some rack boards tonight. You think that'll help? I'm gonna do. Well, I'm glad you did.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do
Me too.
4 sets of these. Like I said, warm the back up and then we can get started. What you got left? Or unless you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I'm just gonna take my free right quick. Take your time, bro. If I need to warm back up, I'll just hop my ass back in that bike.
I got you.
That bike is really my best friend.
Yeah. Get on the platform, RJ, motherfucker. I can't with all this shit y'all got me. Damn. Look, you can't. Just can't do it. I'm sorry. Oh shit.
That was something.
I've been in a car crash too.
That
Been in
was
two of them.
my first and only car crash. Luckily, I've not been in one since.
So, I think the worst feeling in the world is sliding and completely losing control of the vehicle.
I have not had that. Luckily, obviously, I haven't been on this earth that long yet. So let me knock on wood. Metaphorically, I'm just gonna right there. Hopefully, I don't get to experience.
There we go, yeah. Said knock on wood. Yeah.
But I've seen videos of it. That shit looks terrifying.
Was sliding? No, because that's what I was saying. Like, one of the things that they teach you is you're in control of the vehicle, not when you slide.
Hell no. Funny enough, I remember in driver's ed, they were talking about like hydroplaning and sliding. They say you're in control of the vehicle, but their advice when you're hydroplaning, you're like sliding on ice, is to line the wheels back up, follow the direction of your car. Don't fly.
Yeah, you bullshit.
Like that don't sound like I'm in control. That sounds like I'm riding a bull.
Nah. This is much better. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's much better. I can listen to my music and not worry about it. 20 on one video. I was like, damn. I ain't gonna hurt you. That hurt my pride just a little bit. Hey, have you ever done bandit deadlifts before, whether it was utilizing the platform or actually utilizing the bar?
So I have, so it just creates like constant tension.
Okay.
So I've used it for two things to figure out. I've done an MRAP set to figure out where my true sticking point for deadlift is. So like if you're
So
exhausted,
where you get tired?
Yep. Yep. So I've used it for that. And then I've also used it I've used it for volume, have that constant tension, have that that pressure like always on that posterior on those hammies. And I've almost done when I usually train them, I usually do my banded deadlifts almost like an RDO. And it's great. Banded RDLs or banded deadlifts for volume, really good. Now, is that something I would do for like a single? Probably
I
not.
feel it in the knees. That shit just took me out like, ugh. But yeah.
Why I got a headache?
Oh, no, you're scaring me now, RJ.
I'm good. Perks are getting don't get old, y'all. No, but yeah,
Hey, bro, you're not even that old, bro. I'm like,
I feel like I'm 60.
my stepdad told me that's military life.
Yes, it is. So, and what, you know what too? You know what the scary thing is on some real shit?
Okay.
Which is why I've been doing like fasted cardio and shit like that.
Yeah.
But from what I was told, it doesn't matter. And like it really settled in with me from this guy who worked at GameStop.
Yeah.
He was like, don't stop moving around in the mornings, because he was like, you wake up at 5 a.m. Anyway, like there's this running joke, but it was like, I went to basic training and I've never had a normal night's sleep since then, like in life in general. But what was it? He said, believe it or not, that shit kind of does catch up with you. You're so used to, regardless if it was a profile, PT, like just waking up, saluting the flag or whatever. He said, you've been doing that 4, 8, 12, 20 years or whatever. If you completely stop, your body is used to that.
Yeah.
You kind of fuck yourself and you be more stiff. And when he said that, I was like, oh my shit. So what was it? There's this, they say when the body goes, the mind follows. But also too, you got some people who say if the mind go, the body. I believe that more than. But the only reason I said all this, you were talking about like sticking points and shit. Yeah, so I was kind of like, I got sticking points, but I ain't talking about goddamn the compound lifts at all. You feel me?
Okay.
Like certain range of motion, and that comes in with the stretching and all that other stuff. But certain range of motions that I do, lateral or bilateral, is kind of like certain movements we used to do and other shit like that. Like when you stop doing that, you go reach to something, you be like, ah, you feel me? So, like, asking, not being an ass or anything, because again, this is about to be a lifestyle that I'm introduced to. But as a college student, on a regular day, what time do you wake up?
Very inconsistent. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll probably wake up around 6:30. And that's just because
For class?
my first class is at 8.
Okay.
So Tuesday, Thursday, my first class is at 8. I wake up at 6:30, eat breakfast, shower, check my email, and then get dressed, and then I'm out the door by like 7:45, 7:50. The building my classes in isn't that far away. Now on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my first class is at 1.
At PM?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be, you feel me?
I will be sleeping in. I sometimes I sleep until 11.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie.
And how long do your classes be?
So most of them are 50 minutes. Labs are usually-
50 minutes?
Yeah.
Drake? No, I'm sorry, go ahead. Drake? Don't copyright me for that. Anyway, Drake?
So, no,
Drake?
but like labs labs are kind of like the lab. So, because I have a lab right now, the lab is supposed to last 4 hours in quotation marks, but
Okay, remember, we lied. Don't be telling on your teachers. Now let me stop. That son of a bitch. You know?
so but the last only lasts.
They use my live as a reaction video. Seeing how my classes ain't that long, Caleb. Damn, I didn't even know you was a fan. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But they last. I don't know why. Actually, I have no idea why they last 4 hours. Because a lot of times, most people finish a lab in like 2 to 3. I think that 4 hours is to give everybody time to finish it up. But I don't know why. How do I start talking about class?
No, because I brought it up because
okay.
I was talking about the lifestyle.
Yeah.
But that's why I was asking you because you said that there was a lot of, oh shit, Tough Sports, what's up, bro? Thank you for joining the live. He watches me stream all the time, consistent. Like that's one thing I love about being that's one thing I can say I love about being a content creator, like the consistency of the community. Like when somebody fuck with you, like
Oh yeah.
you know, so.
It's a good feeling finding like, I guess people finding their niche within like your content.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's gotta be, obviously I don't know, cause I don't.
I'll say this is fun
It's gotta be a
because
good feeling.
I'll say this is fun because I'm not monetized.
Yeah,
What I'm worried about?
at that point where you do get monetized.
No. So there are a lot of other content creators I follow and that I watch.
Yeah,
And one of them, now mind you, I'll say this. You're making $900 some a video. I'd be like, well, okay, fine. Maybe I need to get right and follow the guidelines of YouTube. But with that being said, what was it? Somebody has said this, and you know, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch or whatever, once you get a level of monetization and sponsorship, you don't have to work a 9-to-5 job at all. Well, anyway, said all that to say this. You build your community, like you start out, like you just don't start out monetized. You build your community, people fuck with you, they like, subscribe, they continue to watch the videos, whatever, cool, right?
yeah,
YouTube has these, not even, like you see the shit that I told you about with the copyright shit, right? And the strike. So just imagine you making a regular video and you get hit with an infringement because you said fuck or shit or damn. I cuss like a sailor. So it's like I've never gotten a infringement for that.
yeah.
But I have gotten infringement. Like I said, my first strike was my reaction video I did yesterday. You know what I'm about to start doing for reaction videos? I'm about to start reacting to videos on Daily Motion. People don't fucking use that website anymore. Oh shit. Do you even know what Daily Motion is? Say no.
I do.
Yeah.
The only reason I know what Daily Motion is because in my com site class, we had to write a paper on a video on there about a man who believed he was like the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Okay. Oh, psychological issues, I
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah.
Anyway, but like I said, shit like that. You know, like, again, I got hit. If you ever have the time, I made 2 videos today. Watch the first one I made, and you'll see my gripes and complaints about it. But I had mentioned, you know who the Hodge twins are?
Yeah.
They do reaction videos all the fucking time. Like, there's other content creators, but it's kind of like, okay, like some content, no, keep going, you're good, my bad. Some content creators, right, what I've noticed, they'll record, click it, like pause it for 30 seconds, you know, right at 30 seconds or whatever, and talk a little bit, and go back to the video. I was wondering, I was like, is that how they avoid, like, I guess, I don't know. But like, I took a rest day because I was supposed to work accessories, but I didn't. That's why I was saying. That's why I was so pissed about it. But it took me hours. You got a MacBook or a Windows?
I have a HP.
Okay, good. Windows. Don't fucking ever. That I use to stream from my PS5. My MacBook I use to stream from my Switch. Anyway, Streamlabs, OBS. If you ever decide to get in content creating, do it on your HP. That shit is not, and I'll say it on fucking camera. That shit is not freaking user friendly. Like prime example. To enable screen recording for my reaction videos, I had to go inside the program itself and say, hey, enable it. Same shit is installed on my HP and it automatically does that. Automatically. I was like, bro, what in the entire, I was mad. But see, I watched like maybe 100, I'm not shitting you when I say this, maybe 100 different videos, how to do reaction videos, and none of them were like, okay, do this. I would do that, like I was able to register my camera, but I couldn't register the overlay or whatever the fuck it's called. So I get a prompt, and it just happened, but I get a prompt on my computer saying, hey, go to the settings, do this, that, and I was like, and once I figured that out, which took me like 30 fucking minutes, then I was able to do the reaction video. But that's why I was saying, I was on my computer, well, to be fair, I took a break out of frustration, calmed myself down, I streamed for 3 hours, so calling a spade a spade. But like I said, content creating, like, it's way easier to content create from an Android or HP than it is your fucking iPhone or a fucking MacBook. I don't give a damn. Anyway, I said all that to say this. It's like, I see why there's certain things in there, but like, I don't want to get monetized and I have to I don't know how to filter myself.
Yeah.
But then again, too, I've never been in a position where if I don't filter myself, I lose $900 some dollars a video I post. And most content creators, man, you go on Hodge Twins, or anybody's page right now that actually makes money from YouTube, they post 5, 6, 7 videos a day. So you probably would get right. So last known question before we get started. You want to use these or these clips when we pull?
Either or. I like the look of the collars, I'm not gonna lie.
The collars?
I love the look of the collars.
Me too.
on that.
Makes us look a lot cooler.
I did. I like it.
You're going to have to calculate the numbers for us because you know I don't. But,
It sounds silly, but
no, I 100% agree.
A lot of lifting it's about the drip. Like
Yeah, you know how cool I look just using the camber bar? I've never seen a bar like that. Like,
you know, I specifically looked for a gray compression to go with the gray socks today. I could not find it for the life of me. I finally found it and I put that junk in the washer and dryer and I got it when I got home today. But you know, what do they say? Look good, play good.
Hell yeah. Rip. No, I'm saying.
Look good, play good.
All right, I'm gonna grab the loader and then we can start it. I know I was yapping a lot, but.
Hey man, I enjoy the yak sessions. I used to be a much bigger talker, but
No, I feel like as long as you don't go cold in the workout, you're good.
oh yeah. You gotta stay focused. I think I didn't talk it as much for a while, especially going to like bigger commercial gyms, because I couldn't hear what the fuck anyone was saying anyway.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like it was like something like.
Well, the music be playing over the background too, so.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say anything to me? Bitch, my vision was blurred. You know that.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I'm very much an approachable person, but I'm not I will approach you person. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no, you stay in your lane, that's respectable. Respectable.
Hold on, I was gonna say something else.
Yeah, I know you and me both got your tennis man squirrel.
Well, once I get to talking, I feel like I was saying something else. And I can't remember what I was saying. That's how it is.
I gotta invest in another extension cord.
It's not long enough.
it's not. That's why I had to plug it in over
Okay,
there.
yeah.
That's why I'm set up over here. So you want to hear something kind of crazy?
What's up?
The reason why this camera isn't closer is because of how far. But I bought a USB extension, literally like before I came.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot USB extension, so I can plug that in and bring the camera. But like I said though too, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna ask questions. One thing I've learned about Best Buy and Geek Squad, they'll say, "Hey, if you buy this, hey, if you buy that," and they do the exact same thing. Somebody recommended go to a church and ask them how they utilize their church equipment.
That's smart.
But with that being said, all that shit is included into that equipment between the programs, the recordings. So let's say they have like, what's the highest quality camera you can think of? Like 8K or whatever it's called, right?
Yeah.
All that shit like that. I'm not gonna buy a whole, well, unless I have the money, but I'm pretty sure church equipment isn't cheap. Matter of fact, I know it's not cheap. But with that being said, if they can give me an idea of what to use or some good,
Yeah.
because like I said, I still got to play around how to add the numbers over the persons that is competing.
Yeah.
I still got to figure out how to add the numbers on OBS. Streamlabs is just giving me too much problem. It's like, but the reason why I like using Streamlabs, I can multi-stream from more than one platform. So this is going to my YouTube, my Kick, my Twitch, my TikTok, my Kick,
Yeah.
and Travel. If I just use OBS, it's just gonna go to my YouTube. But for Cole, what I want to do for him is send out multiple streams. That way, like, all right, you have one audience on this platform, you have one audience on this platform, you have one audience on this platform, you have one audience on this platform.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart.
Oh boy, oh boy.
And then,
Ready when you are, bro. Like I said, we're loading up?
oh, I already warmed up with the bar earlier.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're loading up the.
Oh yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm grabbing the loader.
I've never been super techy. I always thought that when they post these streams with like comps and beats, I thought it was a separate program.
No, it is, but it's just like that program is attached to. This is how it was explained to me, even with the videos that I saw.
Yeah.
That shit is like. So let's say Carolina Performance, it's its own federation or whatever, right? So you download a Carolina Performance app, it's gonna have everything built into the app so you can live stream.
Okay.
So, but like,
Kind of like
that's money.
like if you were to watch. So for example, really big one is like Sheffield. Like how you, unless you're watching it. Like,
So let me show you something.
like highlights, you'd have to go to the Sheffield website.
And that's why he made the suggestion just to do a double screen, that which you can on screen recording. I don't know if you can do it on a live, but this right here, right? So this is just one. Right. So you see that? So this is live, and you see how clear, the quality is way clearer, because so look at this, right? Like, now allow me to show you something. You see how we look compared to, that's why I see, but it's kind of like, all right, I'm wondering if it's, because what I'm using right now, that is just a streaming camera for gaming.
Yeah.
You know, it's meant for you to be up close on it like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of camera they're using, but I'm gonna go to a comp this weekend and hopefully they're live streaming there and they can give me a better idea. Apparently not all comps live stream their comps.
No,
That's-
especially smaller ones.
Mhm.
Smaller ones. Live streaming for smaller ones is rare. 'Cause it's not something that's quote unquote funded, and so they gotta kind of find people to do it.
Yeah. So, which, like I said, I didn't mind. Well, I still don't mind. This is just new
Yeah.
because you know I podcast and shit anyway. These.
Oh yeah.
So, But based on what I'm seeing, I'm kind of like, so again, I'm able to live stream it. It's just, I'm wondering like, hey, what type of equipment do these guys have? But I'm gonna go to Geek Squad and all that other stuff tomorrow while I'm out and about. After I leave from VA and Methodist to see what they tell me. I'm just gonna take notes and buy all the equipment off Amazon, but also at the same time, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna buy something that I know I'm not gonna be able to utilize, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense, man. The hard part is gonna be finding what's gonna work. After that,
no, like I said, I'm able to go live as
Yeah.
long as they give me a table. Again, so the easy, my bad, I've been talking too much, but the easy part is us on the table, sitting down, talking into that microphone right there, and just, saying the information that we see over the screen. Cool. The hard part is the resolution and quality of the video, and then adding the numbers that they're doing. So
you'll see what I mean when I say like pulling on a power bar. So if it were a deadlift bar, I'd dead ass like kind of be like right under it. It'd be a lot more easier to get upright. Here I go kind of like a little bit above midfoot. Bend my knees a little bit more, so I can kind of mimic.
So you're gonna stick with the over under and not the, I'm asking.
Oh yeah, so like so what I like to do is no matter how heavy or how light something is, I try to keep my grip consistent with whatever I do. So if I'm gonna be deadlifting, 1 rep maxing with a mixed grip, I'm gonna pull everything mixed grip. Now, if I'm training grip, I will go double over, because double over is objectively harder. So if you want to train grip, if you're specifically training grip and not training the deadlift to train the deadlift, that's fine. If I'm training the deadlift to train the deadlift, I'm going to keep my grip consistent throughout the entire. You know what I'm saying?
What's the rep count you're gonna go for?
It's triples today, so 82.5 to 85%.
No, but rep like going up until you get there.
Oh, I don't know. So what I usually do is I do triples of everything between like 50 to 65%. Once I get to 75, I'll do a 1. 80%, I'll do a 1. 82.5 is where I'll start my triples.
I'm gonna just do what you did, the 3 for this one.
Okay.
So you wanna know something that kinda, so tell me what you think, right?
Okay.
So somebody came up, said if you wanna gauge your distance, start your feet, point them out, both of them.
So,
No, what do you think? Because typically what I do is I just go, I know split the toes, all that other stuff.
yeah.
But like I've seen people deadlift, I know I can do it for this way. Their shit is literally like this.
Yeah.
And then when they get ready, right? Like I feel like I'm a twig, right? So like me even doing this shit, my knees like,
Yeah.
watch, right?
So it's all about preference. So
Is it harder or easier to do with your legs closed like this though?
I'd say it's objectively harder. But
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
I know guys that are really good deadlifting that way, just like I know guys that are really good at deadlifting sumo. You know, it's,
I gotta do that set again because it didn't catch. Son of a bitch.
but
I'm mad.
I always say it's about preference, what movement feels comfortable. So here's a good example. My buddy Alex, he saw that my deadlift was pretty good. He asked me, he was like,
This shit looks like just.
hey, can you teach me like how to deadlift? And I taught him the basics. I taught him, what pulling out the slack is and everything like that. And he tried to, and he's a taller guy, he tried to mimic like my form exactly, and he said it didn't feel comfortable. I was like, you can't take my foot placement, my grip and everything like that and expect it to work out perfectly for you.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing this shit no more. Look how I look, dude. Well, you saw, but this shit look.
Yeah.
That's not it.
No.
But I've seen people do it. That's why I'm like, what the fuck?
And it's all about preference. So, a lot of times what I hear people say and why they say they like deadlifting that way is because they feel like they're more grounded, like they feel more rigid and they're under themselves. You know? That's fine. I'm very much more comfortable going a little bit more, maybe not shoulder width, but a little bit under shoulder width apart. And obviously, I'm not telling you to do this because, like I said, everything that works for me isn't going to work for somebody else. I kind of drive almost at like an angle. I don't go straight down. I drive my knees like out. And so what that does for me is that one side pull, that creates for me, not only does it create pressure here, keeping the bar stabilized throughout the lift once I drag it up my shins, but it gives me, think of it like an anti-squat. You know about like hip mobility when it comes to the squat and really being able to push those knees out during the squat. It's the same thing for the deadlift, except that little kind of motion is before the lockout. But it works different for everybody.
Got you.
People who pull sumo are not going to think about the same mechanics that I do when I pull my conventional. And people who pull really close conventional might have similar mechanics to how I pull, but definitely have nothing in common with someone who pulls sumo. So like it's all about preference. When you're playing with your form, listen to your body. It's all about comfortability. Like I know guys that are really good benching hyper narrow, and they suck at wide grip. I know guys that are somewhat in the middle, like me. I know guys who can bench right against the, and they're comfortable doing that.
And to break your wrist doing that shit, ain't you?
Oh yeah, I think it looks terrible. I think, and when I say, you know what I'm talking about, like these goddamn right here.
I feel like you're more subjected to you're more subjected to you're more no, I don't. We're good. You're more subjected to fucking up your wrist, but then again,
I mean, yeah, you're right. Like mechanically, yes.
But then again, I train reverse grip, so who am I to, that's why I was like me thinking about it, really, Mr. Reverse Grip, I was like, yeah, let me be quiet.
And I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I don't train reverse grip at all. And again, like mechanically, if I started training a reverse grip, I'm sure I could get used to it. Like
No. That's what I was saying. A lot of people, they see me do certain weight, and they think I just was naturally strong. No, I worked my way up.
Okay.
So, all right, well, we want 2 plates?
I was gonna just go jump up to 2 plates.
No, okay. So,
Okay. Like I go when it comes to deadlift and like squat, not so much bench. I go.
You told me 45-pound increments.
Very much more comfortable doing those jumps on those movements than I am bench.
Yeah. So what I got Sunday with my boy KJ, 240 for 3 sets of 4.
Okay. How's he feeling about it?
So he trusts me about it. He trusts me, and like I said, it's not like we're going off a program.
Yeah.
I'm just going based off what I know, which really isn't much, but he has every faith and confidence in me, so I said, all right, bet.
From his progression sound like I'm confident he'll move it.
Huh?
From what his progression is sounding.
Yeah, no, that's all I was saying. Here's what I love about YouTube, though. Somebody, again, you got to take everything with the content creating, even the audience. This one guy or kid was like, when I was 15 years old, I could bench 315. So when I see somebody bench that, I just laugh. And my response was,
Okay.
no, I was just like, I'm glad I made your day. Some shit like that. But it's funny. It's kind of like, I don't want to misspeak, but it's not like, I'm not going to say social media is hard, but it's just like, you deal with the perks of guidelines, and then you got to deal with the perks of your audience.
Yeah.
It's like, but
I'll never understand people like that. Like, I feel like this should be a community of encouragement, and then it's just common sense to acknowledge that everybody's at different points in their journey. I mean, like, why even bring up like, oh, 15, you bench 315, that's cool, and you know,
to somebody you'll never ever meet in
Yeah.
real life either.
yeah.
That's why I'm like,
Okay, like, I don't know. It's just silly.
people
I'd
are
rather-
weird.
you know,
People are just weird. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with 500. What good buddy say? You guys are weird. There we go. Like butter.
I love deadlift.
Mm-hmm.
It's my second love. First love is gonna be squat always.
Oh no, my first love is always gonna be bench. Clearly, with the retarded shit that I be doing, I get under that motherfucker. All right, I'm gonna go straight to 400 on this, or 405.
Bench for me is a love-hate relationship.
So
It's not
what's 400? It'd be this, a white and the oranges, right?
like- yeah.
Uh, Whew. The pain, the drama, the baby, the mama.
Another thing I see on deadlift, and obviously it all depends upon anatomy too, but people are so focused on, I guess, when people think of deadlift, they think of back, right? Like
Yeah.
bodybuilders, when they hit deadlift, they hit it on
Using
back.
all that back guy, you're gonna snap it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And I'm thinking about how I'm trying to word this. They focus so much on that aspect of it that I feel like people forget, like obviously they don't forget in word, but I think they forget that the deadlift is a combo. And so everything's kind of working together. And so a lot of people talk about the risk reward with deadlift. I think partly, not entirely, I think risk reward is a lie. I think it's bullshit. I think if you train smart,
A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, train smart, don't over fatigue, and have
Especially when they always chase PRs, like their PR and a heavy. But then again, too, I don't want to misspeak, but at the same time, it's kind of like I just started training for repetition.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like you still gotta build the foundation somewhere.
You're
I
right.
think some people just don't like the slow progression.
No.
I honest to God believe that.
But that slow progression it builds. So like, you know, why chase a 5-pound PR when you train your repetition, train your fatigue, recover properly, and in 6 months hit a 15-pound PR? You know?
Well, I think it depends.
It depends.
Depends on the lift. So like for a bench press, hell yeah. But yeah, for a squat and deadlift, I kind of get it now. So
And then also I think it depends on how long you've been doing it for. Because I think I already told you this, like newbie games are real. Newbie games, when you first get into it, a lot of times, happened with me, happened with almost everybody knows you're gonna be flying through PR, PR, PR.
Especially if you've never done it before.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of like what's happening right now. But yeah, so, because like it's always there. It's just that, like prime example, when I finally hit 405, I always plateaued at 405 or like 410. Like I said, I'm chasing that 420. I need it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I got a headache because I didn't drink that much water. That's why I got a headache.
So we're at 274 right now with the two reds and collars.
Huh?
You said 400 or 405?
405. This was 270?
Yeah, so that was 274.
Okay.
Three reds with the collars would be 384. So we. So yeah, a red and a white.
With the orange. With the orange?
Yeah, with orange.
Might have to start pulling like this now. I'm just gonna pull it for one on this one, and then we're here 500.
I got
I'm
you.
gonna strap up, and then.
Do you need to?
Gotta use protection.
Are you gonna use the figure eights or?
Oh no, I'm gonna use my own.
Okay, I didn't know if you brought any or not.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you use mine.
Yeah, no, I like the. So.
Unpopular opinion, I hate figure eights.
Wait, why?
Compared
to.
I like the feeling. I
Compared
think
to these? The rubber straps?
I can try them.
Well,
So
I mean, I got small wrists, but yeah.
I use like the regular kind of like the wrist loop ones. I don't know what to call. I don't know what they're called. Like the wrist straps like you normally see. So I'll just get them out of my bag if they're in there.
I got you.
Figure eights though, and it might just be me. Could just be me. Could be psychological. I like the feeling that I'm actually grabbing guard. I think figure eights take that out of it. And so when I don't feel like that pressure like on my fingertips or anything like that, I can't tell if I'm getting a good slack pull. Like
Okay.
how I know I'm getting a good slack pull is if I'm here and I feel the pressure against my fingertips. So that's
So you want
and
me to
with
keep it
figure
down for
eights.
you?
Huh?
I've never paid attention. Reason being, I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
I never paid attention because I just be happy to get the weight up.
Yeah.
Sometimes pulling this motherfucker is just. So I need to stop doing that because I know I can't do that in comp. Grab, let go.
Yeah.
But it's just like I'm mind fucking myself when I do that.
Think about I don't even know.
Yeah, 'cause I do that in
some
com-
competitions are so anal.
Uh-huh.
So like, even if your arms follow the bar down all the way, they'll be like, "Oh, that was too quick. Red light." So I mean, like, really depends. I think safest thing to do is to, as you guide it down, keep that same tension against your shins as you did. On the way up. That's the safest thing to do.
And then two on this one is gonna be overhang pull two when I pull it. So I remember the first time I attempted 500 for 3 sets of 3. Oh, I was dead.
Oh yeah.
I was mad at everybody. If you came up and talked to me, I was like, shut up. So, but no, I
They
think
can't even be mad at you about that.
no, it's just like everybody. Like motherfucker, I can't retain what you telling me right now. I'm dying. sir.
So you see like same tension down. That's the safest way to do it. Because you'll get some judges that are really anal. And they'll be like, that's a drop. That's a, nope, too fast. Too quick down.
Man, what the fuck?
But you know, that's just life.
I'm starting to get too big for my belt. I'm hating that.
I think,
Like they had to help me clasp it last time.
really?
Yeah, that wasn't that bad, but it was just. So when I do certain weights, I don't clasp it. So somebody taught me to teach yourself to brace.
Yeah.
How you teach yourself to brace is, I thought bracing meant holding your stomach in. No, bracing is you feel the belt out.
Yep.
So, but when I finally figured that out, that's why I don't clasp it no more, because everything's already tight as it is anyway.
Yeah.
But bracing is like, but you also, from what I was taught, you have to have a really strong core also to brace.
Oh yeah.
So, like if you got a weak core and you're trying to brace, that cushion ain't gonna do too much for you.
Because the brace,
How much is
Nope.
500 pounds? I'm listening.
500 is going to be
4
4
reds. It might be what we already just add another plate.
Yeah, it's going to be, actually, you might be right, whatever. Not exactly.
What is
would be 516.
Hmm?
So it would be. What would that be now? So with the collars,
Hmm?
4 reds on each side is 494, 412.
Okay.
So,
So silver.
yep.
Okay.
So like a 1.25.
Yeah, I definitely think I might incorporate lactose tonight. I'll see how I feel. I only had 2 meals today. Sushi, chips, and a Gatorade. First meal, and then second meal was just Chick-fil-A. With a milkshake.
Something.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't enough though.
Yeah, no, that's all I was saying. I ain't doing 551 today. And for somebody who like harps on nutrition, I should have known better. You know?
We all have our sit-ups, man.
But like I said, I was in a funk because of that copyright shit. Like after that, I just, you know. So.
That's some bullshit anyways.
No, like I said, I'll put it to you like this. This is something else I said in the video I made earlier tonight too.
Yeah.
But I honestly believe like the big YouTubers of today, they would not be able to start over fresh if they lost their channel. Because like all of the infringements that are in place, it's like,
I don't know if you noticed, but all the, I guess, new YouTube channels that are getting popular, not the ones that have been popular in like the last 5 years, they all play it safe. It's like, it's,
nah, cause like, yeah, you get too many, especially if you start making money off of that channel, and then too, like, so imagine you doing good, in your mind you go, okay, I can afford 1 strike, 1 strike ain't gonna hurt me, and then you post something else, and you immediately get your second one, and I'm like,
how many strikes until they like,
no, you get your third one, they delete your platform. That's what I was saying, and what makes it so bad though too, you have to wait 90 days for your first or second strike to go away. That's why I'm like, bitch, I might as well not post on this mother, you feel me? I think YouTube probably got sued too many times, they had to have.
oh yeah.
They really,
Especially, you know, you remember old YouTube, remember when instead of the white, they had the little black background?
yeah.
There was some questionable stuff on there. They definitely got sued a couple times by some people.
They had to have, cause like, how anal they are is like,
It's almost unrealistic.
Yeah, it's like, I'm glad you said that. Like, you be like, now wait a minute. But then again, too, I've seen people just get monetized posting cat videos, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
And it's because a lot of people done watched it, and so they get that easy monetization. But videos
like you really
like
would
that-
much rather watch a cat play with or you're on a ball right now, just because it has a certain theme song playing in the background.
Yeah.
And then again, too, I ain't gonna hold you. Certain theme songs I recognize, like, I've heard that before.
Oh
It's like, yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I really got hit with copyright infringement. Ain't this a bitch? That's why I'm glad I never got hit too hard when I go live.
I feel like it's harder to do that too, unless somebody goes.
Well, no, like I said, they'll get you for music being playing in the background, but like an actual strike against your page, nah.
Yeah. Can they get you
Now,
for,
if you do a live, like I think if I did a live at a live concert, yes. But me, okay, I'm gonna attempt 3 on this one.
got that shit, bro?
Whew.
Ain't nothing but the bar.
Yeah, you right. Heavy circles. End up putting down. Every time I hear somebody say, I'm not a powerlifter, I just pick up heavy circles. That is powerlifting lingo right there. Goddamn.
I don't know. I used to try to. I'm gonna let you.
No, go ahead.
I used to try to tell myself that I wasn't gonna let myself call myself a powerlifter until I get to that national level. But that's not fair to myself. Okay. That's what we like to see. You got one more. Oh, you got. Oh, yes, sir. That's what we like to see.
That was my last set of 500. Ha! Ha! Don't ever play with lit matches. I know that form was ugly, but oh shit.
You got it up.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
And I'm glad I'm recording from the front. Because if I was recording from the side, dude, you're gonna break your back. Shut up.
I hear that all the time. Just posting my deadlift videos. They're like, did you know deadlifting isn't optimal? You should never deadlift.
But you really can't tell these motherfuckers that, can you? I'm gonna try it again, but just for one pull.
I'm gonna pull this for one. I'm gonna make it my last warm up before
That's fine.
my triple.
After that, I'm just playing load up, bitch. After that, oh fuck, I'm gonna practice being on commentary, watching you pull. Oh shit. All right,
But
give me 2 minutes.
I got you.
I'll pull. Oh Lord Jesus.
It's all right. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, they'll be like deadlifting heavy. That's not good for you. You're gonna hurt yourself. You know.
Well, no, I will say this. You know what I think it is? Now, I have seen videos
Oh yeah.
where a motherfucker did snap their shit. I was like, yeah, no, I don't want that to be me. Oh, shit.
Now, I won't deny that it does happen.
Yeah.
I always try to emphasize when I do get comments or people sliding up that say stuff like that. I'm like, if you pay attention, I'm not. What seems, I don't know.
That was pretty good for somebody who didn't have that much meals today either.
Oh yeah. You're probably running off fumes right now.
Huh? No, I mean, it's fine. It's just, like I said, and that's the one thing I love about fitness in general.
Yeah.
So one thing I've learned, powerlifting, bodybuilding, whatever, if your psyche isn't into it, so I didn't do the important stuff today. I didn't eat my meals. I didn't drink enough water. I was wallowing in self-pity. Now I did, do my errands. but I was really upset about that damn infringement. That's why I was like, that's another reason why I'm harping on getting this correct. You know, it's like I take this shit as serious as I can.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, I honestly felt like I was in a position where I worked on my car all day, put a full tank of gas in it, and that bitch broke down. I was like, you couldn't have been making these sounds while I was at the gas pump. You feel me? All right, just for one on this one.
I'd like to see.
Lord Jesus. And that's all I'm saying. If I can do these for 3 sets of 3, I know I can do higher weight. And I hate revving it because I know that shit don't count. Whew. You want to hear something crazy? That's another reason why I started doing cardio in the morning. Because my belt stuff. I was like,
What's really gonna help you once you start like
training core like I'm supposed to.
yeah, well that too, but also like really finding like your stance to where you're close to the bar, getting that slack pull. You're gonna see that that revving it's gonna decrease, because why that happens is, I don't know if you noticed, you can watch the video back too.
Yeah.
It's because of that space. You're lifting you're almost lifting like with straight hamstringing, like hamstringing back. Like it's definitely to deadlift you have to be strong. That's undeniable. You know, you have to be strong to deadlift. But that I know I say this a lot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep going. We have Caleb on the deadlift bar, giving us a quick class and tutorial on how to properly deadlift without fucking up yourself. Please watch, take notes. We will have a test on Friday. Please continue. Sorry. You know I had to. But continue. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know I said it during, like, when you were interviewing me too.
Huh?
I think, yeah. That creating that wedge and getting that slack pull, deadlift, I'd say 60% strength, 40% technique. Or more like 70% strength, 30% technique. You could be strong all day, and if you don't like decrease that amount of space, you're making the lift so much harder on yourself than what it can be. You know, you decrease that space, and you basically think of it like you're squeezing the bar in between two like pieces of wood. You know, your arms and like your legs, and you're squeezing it, you're packing those lats, and you're just standing up with it. As long as you continue to decrease the amount of space between you and the bar, revving it's not going to happen. Now, there are going to be times where something's literally too heavy, where you can't get that squeeze, and then it's going to happen just because it's going to happen. But, you know, if it's in the reasonable realms of like what you should be lifting, I promise you. And honestly, that's going to come with like doing a number of things. Honestly, like getting comfortable just deadlifting in general, just continue to do it. And then playing with your stance.
What number you want on there? I am listening, brother.
We'll have a 10. That's going to be my first set of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So a 10 in the collar.
Okay. Wait, didn't you already do this?
Yeah.
You did. So I thought you were going up.
I'm going up.
Didn't you? Well, white. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I said, wait, didn't you already? Oh, I was looking at the silver holding the white. I was like, stupid. Yeah.
Nah, you're good, dog. You're good.
Oh shit. Hey, I really appreciate you moving around your schedule for me though, too. For real.
Hey, bro, I don't mind. But like, I needed the break. Anyways. It gave me some time to let the hamstrings and lower back recuperate. Because you were there when I was doing the heavy triples for squat. That killed me.
So
I was
one
laying
thing
in
somebody
bed with
told me, which I do agree with, you're asking for punishment. Fucking, what was it? Doing legs one day, and then the very next day doing squats. I was like, I ain't gonna hold you in. I thought you said a white.
No, I mean I said a 10, like 10 kg.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're good.
I was like, wait a minute, I thought you said a white.
You're good, but
A 10 in the collar. Okay, that's why I got confused there. Bet.
nah, they're right. They are right. And
What Bernie Mac say? That's like you telling your favorite joke in front of another comedian. He said, this game cold, that's detrimental.
miss Bernie Mac.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna hold you. I honest to God do not believe he would, the way the world is today.
Oh no.
Like, what was that one joke? He said, how you gonna believe in the Lord and you a sister? Boy, he would get so fried for that today.
He would
Some of it could, yeah, nah, that wouldn't be.
he'd have a heart attack. But
we kill him faster. Oh shit.
Today's climate.
Yeah. But you wanna know something though too? I don't think he wasn't definitely like a rationalist like other people were, if that makes sense.
No.
I don't think he would go as far as like to kill you behind that.
No,
Everything is
no.
just joke, but like a lot of people today.
He's a comedian.
Yeah, that's all I'm
fun
saying.
at.
Yeah.
Poke fun at.
But then again, too, man, what was it? Who was it that got attacked on Dave Chappelle? When Dave Chappelle got, I was like, what the fuck? I'm really starting to think sticks and stones ain't sticks and stones no more, dude.
People taking words too sensitive, and it's a shame because it's grown adults too.
Mm-hmm.
And got to think about the kind of example they're setting.
Definitely. Oh shit.
Because we got.
Okay, I think I'm really gonna go about Waffle House after this session. What we got after? So you got 3 sets of this. What we got after? We're gonna do rack pulls or just other back workouts, or do you just do a compound lift and you call it quits after that? You don't do.
So I do a compound. I have. So my split is a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
My splits are always based around.
So you don't do compound and accessories. You do compound day, accessory day, compound day.
So
Yeah.
I'll have like a base accessory day just for me to. I don't want to say dick around, but that's probably the day I'll hit biceps, hit my nice lateral raises, kind of like the bodybuilding-esque workouts.
Mm-hmm.
My accessories on a compound day. So for this, I'm gonna have RDLs. It's gonna be hamstring curls. It's gonna be back extensions. Not really very aesthetic looking accessories, and then we'll have safety bar squat. Not aesthetic looking accessories at all, you know? And then I'll have my quote unquote accessory day. That's where I do the fun stuff like the bicep curls, all that. You know, I still gotta hit the biceps. I don't care.
Curls with girls, yeah, I know. That is a lie.
Especially with all the t-shirts I be wearing, I can't let the biceps film.
Oh yeah.
Can't let the biceps.
All right, I'm gonna practice for real on this one, just to not make it funny. How much weight is that?
So this is like 538 and some change.
All right, we at 538 and some change. All right, we have Caleb stepping up to the bar. Foot placement. 530 something 8 on the bar. Ooh, good setup, good setup. Oh, pull, yes, immaculate. That's 1. Look at that. That's 2. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, that's 3. Ooh, that's sexy. They call this man the BBW Slayer. Look at that weight. Oh, shit, let me shut up. I I definitely can't do that at a cop, especially if it was an oh damn, hell no. What did he say?
Nobody's gonna hear it. Nobody's gonna hear it.
It's gonna be
Just-
live.
just-
Remember, I gotta send out the link.
just-
They're gonna hear it when they go on the live.
Oh,
Get that motherfucker off the mic.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So we really gotta be mindful of what we say. You can't do the
They,
juice.
out on the stands, they might not hear it.
No, but no, I'm just-
Anybody watching?
yeah, that's what I was saying. You can't do the juice. Can be like, damn, that motherfucker thick. Like, oh, wow, wait a minute.
Okay. Let's say none of that.
You want to know something though too? I'm actually surprised how many people are competing in June. Like for they're gonna have kg weights for that.
I think Cole said he's thinking about bringing some of his over.
Yeah.
I know the controversy that he's having about it.
No, it's not that. It's just it's not. He's gonna bring some. He's probably gonna bring all. I don't think about it. But you wanna know what my main worry though is too on some real shit? I don't want to misspeak, so, but it's kind of like, he has a plethora of red ones. That's fine. Do you think between the green, the yellow, the blues, the whites, the blacks, and the silvers out of, especially if they do it in a,
So.
he'd only be able to do a two-man, I'm assuming, because that one is supposed to be a bigger meet, right? So I'm
Yeah.
assuming he'd only be able to do a two-man platform.
So what I'm assuming is that Cole is bringing his stuff over,
Yes.
but it's not going to be the only stuff that they have. I hope,
Okay.
because if that's the case, depending on what like certain weight classes and like what weight is lifted, you might only be able to have two people on a platform at a time. You know, and I'm not even talking about the reds, because once you get down to like really specific weights, where let's say someone's deadlifting 3 reds, and they're trying to go for something really specific, 3 reds, greens, 2.5 and 0.25, we only have what, like 4 0.25s, and let's say 2 other people are already using them, you don't have the 0.25 to add that weight. You see, there's a problem lies when it gets to really specific things. That's gonna be hard.
At the end of the day, as long as I get it in good camera, good quality and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah. Your job,
You know what I'm about to do on some real shit? Is just Google how much oh shit. Church quick.
that might be moved.
Now watch them say like $300-something thousand. I'll be like, well,
It's gonna have to be what it is. We can't get there.
nah, yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey Cole, this is what I got.
Cole,
Hey, what Bernie Mac say? 6 minutes. That's all I can give you. That's all I got.
At that point, that's when you need to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah. No, like I said, I can handle it. It's just I want to do more of this. So it's kind of like, so I'm going to a comp this weekend, but I'm going to be live streaming it from the phone.
Yeah.
What I want, you know, so everything is content. Like the amount of engagement I got from recording a live stream last time, like a lot of people were locked into it and I liked it a lot. So, but they saw it, this quality, but it's an iPhone, MPEGs, MP4s, is better than that quality. Well, again, it's good up close, but far away, it's, shitty. That's
I
one.
will not lie.
Mhm.
One thing I hate about dry chalk is that it gets everywhere. It's everywhere. Just my singlet or just my shirt, boom, chalk on my face. I'm like, dang. That's just the trick of the trade. after this week, we're gonna do some strap training for a while.
Okay.
It's just because my calluses are starting to rip a little bit.
What you got Monday?
Monday is gonna be legs.
You mind if I live stream that one? So
Oh,
I
of course
definitely,
I don't mind.
so I'll have all three of the compound lifts. Then I have a live of us doing chest, this is a live of us doing deadlifts, and have a live of us doing
Big
legs.
little trial run to see how it'll look and everything.
Yeah, no, like I said, but that one by the come Monday, hopefully I'll see. But if I can get a different camera, but like I said, I'm gonna go to Geek Squad and be like, well, you should buy this, right? Like, no, I need to see, like, because again, one thing about 1080p and 4K, it'll look like this on the phone, but when it comes time to publishing it and uploading it, it's going to stay at 1080p regardless. It's not going to matter. Don't try to finesse me.
Yeah.
But what I want them to see while I'm living is clear,
Yeah.
Now, come on, man. I'm not mechanically inclined, but I'm also not stupid.
They will try to finesse it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So I always gotta go there.
So where would you, so do this. I got a question for you. Mhm. There we go. Beautiful.
What's the question?
Them cats at Methodist,
Yeah.
you think they would know? I mean, I know I'm not attending the school
So-
yet, but do you think, as far as just,
The professors like in that program, yes. Maybe some of the students, especially like,
do you think they'd be willing to show?
oh yeah.
I just want them to show me, like, I have the equipment. I just need somebody to show me. So I'm gonna come up. Well, I'm looking at getting registered first,
Yeah.
and then worry about that later. But if I can at least get registered and get my, face out there, I could ask somebody without feeling like, hey, I know you don't know me, but can you show me how to do this real quick?
They would definitely be willing to show you.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting Waffle House when I leave from here. My body is screaming, all right, you better put some food in me, goddamn.
So it'd be lame, brother.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said don't drop your paycheck on them inflated prices. They're gonna, the union. Oh shit. This is really like cool. So somebody was in a really bad accident and she wasn't able to walk for a year. She just did her first standing deadlift with the bar and she was able to pull it.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
No, like watching it, if you want to take a look. So, yeah, she's emotional about it, but she got the bar up. It's just the bar, but.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I would break down too. Like, oh my God, yeah. So she's, and I think she was going for a rep count, but I think she was legitimately happy that she fucking. You want to know something on some real shit? I know life happens, but I would. Thinking about the mental aspect of things, imagine. Are you going up in weight?
Yeah.
I thought you said you were doing that for 3.
So 2 sets of 3 at 82.5,
Mm-hmm.
then 2 sets of 3 at 85%.
Oh shit! So you still got more in the tank. Cool.
So you got 2 more sets.
So what you yellow?
Yeah.
I kind of figured. Dude, finna rep out my max. The hyperbolic grind number. What? Time chamber. Grind chamber. You get one more. Okay, now you're just being ignorant. That shit was funny. Man, I love the Embrace series. I swear.
Right,
to God.
yeah, Brett, I remember, so
What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? Folding my hands? Are you?
what I appreciate about the Embrace series is that
See, the thing
trying to
is.
get friends like into anime that didn't like anime,
Mhm.
you show them funny clips with some cool scenes with your bridge. That's how,
Bro,
so
like,
for real, that's how I got all my
being
friends into
introduced to
Dragon Ball.
that shit when he said, holy block on a popo. I was like, I said, wait a minute.
You can't say that.
And then when you think about it and look at, I was like, oh shit. bro.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Well,
But I didn't.
so the closest thing we had to a black guy before Oob was Piccolo. Nah, I'm not.
Piccolo black. I don't care.
I'm not gonna. Yeah,
Piccolo black.
I am not gonna lie to you though. I think I replayed that clip like 5 times when Goku said that shit. I was like, did he just? Yeah, he did. Oh man.
Piccolo is a black man. I remember finding out that he was voice acted in the OG anime by a white guy. And I was like, well, he's invited to the cookout.
Oh, for real.
'Cause that-
Oh shit, you can't convince me otherwise.
I don't care what nobody say. That man Piccolo, he black.
Bro, Sam Sulek won again.
I know. He has 2 bodybuilding comps under his belt, and he already has his pro card.
Hey,
That's
so-
never happened. You know that's never happened.
Oh no, that's why I'm kind of like. So remember that conversation we had, and this is just videos that I saw,
Yeah.
you know, but about how the powers that be that are in bodybuilding or whatever, that federation, they choose who's going to be the guy for X amount of years. Apparently they did that with Ronnie Coleman. They did that with Phil Heath. They did that. How many times did Arnold win? Now I think about it.
6 times.
Yeah, so they choose who the face is going to be because they know that face is going to bring them the most money into the realm of bodybuilding.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to misspeak, but like me thinking about that and looking at Sam and the shit that he's won is kind of like. Now I'm not saying all that because he's been working his ass off way before.
Yeah.
But like if you look at the finished product, if there is a powers that be, I would see why they would shoot. Like, bro,
If
what was it? Chris Bumstead had made an announcement that he's coming back to bodybuilding. I was like, oh shit, so he's gonna be going up against.
Yep.
Not and that, bro.
Now, that really, so if Sam, now that he has his pro card,
Mm-hmm.
one of 2 things can happen. If he gets all the way to the Arnold and all the way to Mr. Olympia
Mhm.
and wins those 2, like pro Arnold and pro Olympia.
I don't know. Like I said,
No, I don't like, he's a good, like, he's got great work ethic,
Mhm.
he's smart, he's got the size,
Mhm.
but he doesn't have the experience, especially with posing.
So, like I said, I'll say this. We'll see how it turns out. Bro, if he wins another one, then I don't give a fuck what you say. That shit that I just explained, it makes sense. Because, like, what was it? How long was, I had a conversation with the bodybuilder, but how long was Chris Bumstead winning before he called it quits? How many did he win? He was like the face for at least, what, 4 to 5 years?
No, 7, he won 7.
He won. Okay, so, and this is what, again, what another bodybuilder told me. He was like, don't get me wrong, the other faces in bodybuilding, but who's like genetically, aesthetically, who really seen him, and even if they seen him, it's kind of like, that's why I kind of hate the politics of bodybuilding over powerlifting.
It's a lot more straightforward and powerlifting.
Yes, because strength is strength, but yes. So fucking.
Two different judges can have 2 different opinions on a physique.
You cannot have that. Yes, see? So,
A lot
bro,
less straightforward.
that's why, man. I wish we had more people in this live. That they would have. But anyway, yes. So if he wins the next one, you can best believe, even with him going up, and if C-Bum really does come out of retirement, like you said, you can best believe Sam is the new face. He has got to be the new face. There's just.
It seems like if Stevens coming out of retirement, it seems like a setup.
You say what?
Like-
For
like-
Sam or C-Bum? Oh, you
Setup
talking
for
about
Sam,
for
like they're not saying
making
big
it a rivalry or some shit like that?
rivalry
Like
or
Phil
past
Heath and
the
Kai Green.
or past the torch situation.
You think so?
Because if they see,
Oh yeah, no, because if Sam beats, so if
That-
it does happen, if Sam beats C-Bum, man, oh man,
see what I'm saying? Who knows? We will see. That we will. I have a feeling it will be very soon. So I'm telling you.
so you didn't. So I'm asking, just you didn't think he was gonna win. I'm asking, you didn't think he was gonna win the second one?
So
It would have been too convenient.
not that it would have been too convenient. It's just I'm a fan of Sam. And so I'm gonna be very objective.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the size. He's gotten very lean. Like he's gotten very lean. Still has the size, but his posing at his first amateur show, everybody was talking about how it wasn't very impressive. He didn't have the experience to be able to flex. So here's a great example of it. And Coach Greg really put it into perspective. When they told Sam to get in the relaxed pose, he literally relaxed. Relaxed doesn't mean relax. It means you're still flexing your lats, you're still flexing your legs, it's just arms down. He doesn't have the experience posing on a bodybuilding stage.
Okay.
He doesn't have, and a lot of times when he's flexing his upper body, he's not really flexing his legs because he has pants on. So flexing everything at the same time and having them work in tandem, as opposed to flexing for Instagram and only needing to flex one thing at a time. Very different. Very different. And so a lot of people didn't think, before we got the results, didn't think he was going to win just because of his posing. Everybody was impressed with the size. Everybody was impressed with how lean he got.
Especially how big that be anyway, yeah.
He got. But his posing wasn't there. Now, from what I heard,
What's the weight on the bar? 550 what?
So
No, this is more than yeah.
call it 560.
Okay, there we go.
So
C. Bibble, Caleb stepping up to the bar, 560.
what was it saying?
Sam Sullivan, no, yeah, I got you. Stepping up. He steps up to the beam. He's set. Oh, yes, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Butter, 1. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. 2. He's going to do it for a 3rd. Yes, he is. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful.
I just love when
Yeah.
the weight moves as planned. That means I'm doing something right.
I said steps up to the beam. That's what Stu, he said, Stu steps up to the beam. But yeah. But now, I hope they allow me to do commentary like that, but they probably be like, no, you can't say shit like that.
There should be some personality in it. I feel like
Why does he keep saying step up to the beam? She's not about to jump off of a damn board, bro. Stu takes the beam. But that's what commentary is, right? I'm just commenting on the list. I'm not the announcer.
No.
Just making sure. Okay, then yeah, you're definitely going to be on commentary with me, because if I say something stupid, you could be like, no, they don't do that. My bad.
and we'll have some laughs together.
Yes,
Like that,
yeah. Well, she pulled that shit. Are you going to hear in the background? Pull that shit!
That's my biggest thing about like what I'm kind of worried about commentating is I don't want to get too into, I don't want to get hyped, and then I get too loud.
No, it'll be fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
Well, so that's why I send these to Cole.
Yeah.
That way he can tell me. Right now he just wants me to fix the resolution, which I tried. Even with me editing the lighting, that's why I was like, I may just need to get a different camera. That's why I'm like, but yeah, no, I'm a stress like, no, this guy needs to be on commentary. So
For this next set, I might put the straps on. They starting to rip
Tear.
right now. Yeah. And that's on me. I really need to maintain them and like shave them down, but I forget all the time. That's like a big part. If you don't, if they rip, that shit hurts.
I wonder if I could just get. Hold on, let me see. Now that I'm thinking about it, hold on. So, it shouldn't be that difficult, but if worst case scenario, what I could do. Okay, so I could get a second camera, and while one is recording, it can have see us on commentary.
I like that. That's a great idea.
See us on comments, but I still got to figure out. So how about this? I'm gonna play around with it. But again, definitely got to get a better camera, and I need somebody to show me how to add the numbers in during a live. I can do it during a screen record, but a live is kind of like,
Different animal.
yeah.
Oh, I gotta mix that for this.
You think the Geek Squad would be able to teach me? I feel like they'd be like more of me buying a product than actually teaching me. That's my
They
thing.
probably know how to do both, but
they're gonna try to get me to buy, which is something I know, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, no, like,
If you get somebody cool, they'll steer you in the right direction. But then
I'm
you
gonna
never
stick.
know.
We got till.
We
So I got 50 something days, but I would much rather work out the kinks now than like my bad. Come take a. Let me show you something. Cause I do this when I stream my Give me 1 second.
I got you, baby.
I just thought about something.
What's up?
There is a camera in the middle of the laptop.
You might have just cooked.
Yes.
Might have just cooked.
I don't know if I'll be able to do it during the live.
What you doing next weekend, brother?
What you need?
I was gonna ask if, cause me and Ray might go. I don't know. Have you checked out the K-pop place
No.
over by the mall? It's
No.
like all you can eat, like Korean barbecue.
Say less. I'm there.
My man. But me and Ray have already been multiple times, but not gonna lie, we're a little bit of obsessed fat asses. So, and I was talking about how you're gonna be commentating the meet,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna lie, you must have like really struck a chord in Ray, cause he fucks with you heavy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, dude, RJ's really fucking cool. He's like, I hope he gets it. He makes it to Methodist. I'm like, yeah, bro. And so he was wondering if you wanted to come to K-Pod next week with us. I forgot to mention that, but I got here. It was because I was already running late. It slipped my mind. Yeah, bro. Next week I'll see you the details because that's when everything's probably going to be more solidified. But it's probably going to be like Friday or Saturday.
Integrated camera.
Have you ever had Korean barbecue like?
I'm just gonna get like just something hibachi.
Okay.
So I think my integrated camera is this, but I still can't see shit.
Got pause reps now. But I might, like I said, I'm gonna put on these straps because these guys can't take more.
Nope, I might have to use another camera. Fuck. I mean, that's fine. I'm not really.
RJ, if we're ever feeling weak, all you gotta do is remind yourself is that, we're lifting baby elephants. Them fuckers fast.
Fast. Baby elephants weigh more. They weigh at least 800 pounds.
Really?
I don't know. Only reason I said that, I was thinking of something C.T. Fletcher said one time.
Baby elephant weigh 800 pounds. God damn. And they're like, I don't know how tall they are standing up, but they're like, oh, right here. I mean, yeah, they some chunky little things. Never mind that, RJ. We might not be lifting baby elephants.
Maybe a transmission.
Yeah. Until I didn't realize how heavy an engine was until I was
You right. You right. I'm glad how you said. I realized that you right.
I remember over the summer I was helping my uncle work on his truck. Because I was like, "You're strong, Caleb. Why don't you walk that engine over to me?"
I would have been so mad. I would have looked at.
Well, only thing I've ever worked on in my car has been small stuff. like changing my oil,
Mm-hmm.
switching out like the brake pads and like my brakes, like like literally small stuff. Like maybe changing the battery out, like that's like never really had to ever move an engine or like work with an engine.
As soon as he said that, Caleb, you're pretty strong. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
I thought he was just, thought he was,
Stroking the ego a little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah, I was like, okay. He's an older guy. He's in his like early 50s.
I would have been really upset too. Like, you're a strong kid. Yeah. Yeah.
I should have known something was up.
Mm-hmm. I've been bamboozled. Oh shit.
This is how I had that thing. I was like, give me a second. I put that hood down. I was like, damn.
I would have been like, I got a freaking. I would have been upset.
That's how unks are though. You know, they pull little sillies, pull little pranks. You know.
Audio quality is perfect at least. So I'm wondering if I could just add.
What do you think, Bill?
I'm gonna figure it out, but so I know how to do a reaction video now.
Yeah.
So, like I said, and the comp is gonna be held here, correct?
Yeah.
So, no. I'm gonna talk to some people first, because I could just have one box showing the comp, one box on us commentary, and then one box showing the numbers that's gonna be posted. But I don't want too many boxes, you know, because people are gonna have to squint their eyes after a while.
Yeah. You don't want to.
But also too is like the other thing, like I said, that's a program that I'm kind of like, dude. So, but no, I'm literally YouTubing adding 2 cameras to Streamlabs right now.
So I've been powerlifting for about 2 years now. My mom still doesn't get the signal. She just doesn't understand it. And so anytime I pack it in my bag, or because I have a new one coming in, I was like, Mom, look at this. Is this drip? And she was like, why are you wearing a leotard? But she was like that when I wrestled too. It was like wrestling singlets and powerlifting singlets kind of different.
I feel like they're the same though.
So, powerlifting singlets, it's a material that feels a lot more like flesh and like tighter, and how do I explain it? A wrestling singlet is very much it feels like spandex. It's probably for breathability, mobility. Powerlifting singlets, especially because it leaves the same areas like open as a wrestling singlet would, like your thighs, arms and everything. It's to keep everything else tight. So like glutes, the area around like your hip flexor, stuff like that. It's a lot more flesh and a lot tighter than a wrestling singlet.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see a lot of that, like really high quality ones. Like I have an SBE one coming in, and so you'll be seeing that very soon. And I'll let you like kind of feel it and like look at it, and you'll be able to tell the difference. I really wanted an anime one, but I could not find one that I really trusted. I'll probably ask Storm where he got his Akatsuki one.
What is Koski Sling?
Yeah.
Probably off of an anime site, but
Yeah, I know he has a code with that Kenshi shirt place. They sell a lot of like Akatsuki.
you know what? I want to get on that level to where, well, at least with Kill Crew,
Yeah.
like to where, because I have a shitload of their merch. It's just, yeah.
So I have a code with this one company called the Alone Collective, and they're nice, but they're not specifically lifting clothing. They're more like alternative, kind of like, I don't want to say grunge. So like this is like the hoodie I walked in with. Like, this is their stuff. They sell like heavy hoodies, heavy tees. It's not specifically gym wear. It's more
That's
like
badass.
it's just like grunge wear, kind of like street wear. But they liked, I guess, like the kind of like stuff I post, and they were kind of trying to branch out, maybe get into like gym wear stuff.
I
haven't
would
done
have took it so, and only reason after a while, gym drip costs at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? And it's kind of like for streaming, gaming, video calls, recording.
That's why like a lot of my buddies, they have stuff from like Gymshark and what's that other one? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of it, but they have a lot of like actual gym brand clothing. And the only gym related stuff I wear is powerlifting related stuff. I come in like non-brand like compression tees, you know, sweatpants, stuff like that. And it's just because, imagine if I spent $60 on a shirt, and let's say it gets caught on something in the gym, boom, it tears. You know how mad I would be?
Poquito. No, it's not.
Oh man. Especially like, you get it, like living in a black household, money is money. Like my mom used to, if the window was open during the winter, she used to pop your hand for opening it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She would say, what would she say? She said, why are you letting the heat escape?
The fuck?
Bro, I'm so for real. If I remember.
I heard some shit like that. I think I'd be a little bit upset. It's gonna be hot today. We'll go over there. We'll go over there and close the drapes. Why? So the heat don't think nobody home. I think I would really just. You can't say that to your elder, but in the back of my mind, I'm like.
There's so many times I thought my mom was just saying something
Wild, right?
I would never say that. I'd never do it. Time for the stuff I don't really enjoy. I enjoy lifting the heavy stuff. That's always the fun part. Hard and like actually mentally difficult stuff is go a little bit lighter and then you get technical. Pause reps.
You trust me?
Yeah,
There's something I'd like to try real quick. And I know I probably shouldn't be fucking around with this because I already got a good setting, but I want to try something new, right?
I trust you, man. You know what you're doing with that more than I do.
So stand here for me.
I got you.
I'm gonna get. Oh shit! See, I already, no. Stand behind the. Oh. See, I done already fucked it up. All right, cool. Anyway. Wow. There we go. Can we see the platform? No. On the thing, on the computer.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's a little bit lower. You're good.
But not. So here's the problem that I'm gonna have, right? Unless I.
That being in the way?
No, it's not. Well, I can. Yes and no. You think we can move it out the way a little bit?
Yep.
Just bring it forward. Ooh, shit.
I was worried that was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, it's I'm a fuck. So did they move things around a little bit? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, there's something different. Like it feels spacious over here.
So, all right, I'm gonna walk up to the platform. Let me know. All right.
Yeah.
So let me know if you can still see my head. And then that means I need to bring it up or down. You can't see my head at all. Where does it cut off at? Right here?
So I can see your head. It literally cuts off like right above your head.
Okay. What about the platform? Can you see the platform though?
I can see the entirety of the platform except for like the corner right there.
So that's what I'm having hard ass time with. All right. So now you probably can't see.
I see less of the platform now, but it's,
So now you see the dilemma, right?
yeah.
But now if I shit, still there? Yeah, it's still there.
It's still there.
I was like, shit. My bad. I know I'm over here fucking up your PR and oh, this ain't even.
Nah, you're good. I'm more worried about that computer getting knocked over. I'm,
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
watching it like a hawk.
You're good. You know what? I'll just leave everything as is. I didn't mean to interrupt. It was just that's what I'm gonna have to work on too when we like where we're gonna sit. All right, I need to get the platform in fuel view.
Yeah.
Like, Cole, help me! Help me! Anyway, yeah.
And don't worry about interrupting, man. I'm on the not the heavy stuff anymore, but
Oh, this is a breakdown.
yeah, it's good. It's
Well,
3x4 pause sets.
hey, good. Well, I can still at least see you, so we're good.
Ain't that hard, man. I'm about
Even
5
still,
foot 7
I'm.
and some change.
Mhm.
Not a tall man. Even when you were over here, I saw you entirely for the most part. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about that.
No, so like I said, I got the extension cord for the camera.
Yeah.
Just need to get an extension cord, obviously, for the laptop because we're gonna, we're limited. But yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I need scraps.
I'm gonna go take a piss real quick.
Where the baby's at? Down there. There we go.
I think they just, but yeah, nah, especially if I'm gonna try to do this at other. So you know what I'm gonna do? So regardless of how this one goes, any other comp that I go to, I'm gonna ask them, hey, this is just for me to practice, but can I live stream this comp? Like, not looking to get paid or anything, but can I live stream this comp just like to practice? That way, if I do were to turn it into a business, I could like meet the customer's needs.
Oh,
Like
I'm
there's
sure
a
they
comp,
wouldn't mind at all.
there's a comp on there's a ooh. Yeah, pausing it. My bad.
That's a whole different animal.
But yeah, there's a comp I'm going to this weekend, and there's a comp that I'm going to on the that's why I was also saying too, like, I'm gonna try something real quick, cause this is another thing that kind of like pissed me off.
Playing around with the lighting.
Yeah, I did that earlier, but okay, that's a good idea. Was that your last set?
Yep. A deadlift. Ain't done for the day though. Got a couple more things and then I can. You said what, brother? I got you.
So we're probably about to move on to some accessory work.
Yep, it's gonna be some safety bar squats.
I'm gonna leave the live open for, so yeah, so that's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be an overall issue for me. Lighting and, yeah. Ugh, at least they get to see us like break this stupid shit down. But, ugh. I'm gonna do one more commentary after we break this down. Have a stand on the platform and be like, and this was training session with Caleb. Thank you for this test live. We'll be back again on Monday. When you see him squat legs and you just load up the bar, why you just got one plate on there, RJ? Mind your business. But yeah. Hey, what time does that? So there's a certain department I gotta go to when I turn in some paperwork that they emailed me.
Yeah.
What time do they generally open? 8 o'clock?
So 8 o'clock and they generally, it's probably in the admissions office.
Yes and no, but it's like for the veterans.
Oh, so it's the VA department, that's also the admissions office for the vet. So, they close at 5. And
No, but
so-
what time do they open?
Oh, like 8 a.m.
Okay, I know what time it is. Do they take a lunch? Okay, there we go.
That is a good question.
Wait, so you do a squat movement after you deadlift?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, say this.
So it's,
There's a couldn't be me, but anyway, yeah.
a lot of my buddies, especially like the gym
They
buddies,
probably look at you weird, like.
yeah, because especially the guys like they train like PPL, like push pull legs. They're like, wait, so you're hitting back and legs on the same day?
Hit you with the Joe Button. Why?
Yeah. I'm like, it's not. It's because my deadlift day isn't a back day; it's a deadlift day.
Mhm.
So I'm just doing accessories that will benefit my deadlift after I deadlift.
So it's that same time I'm not knocking it.
So it's like, they ask me when my back day is. Like, I don't really have a back day. I'll hit back on deadlift day. I'll hit some more back on my accessory day. It's like, it's funny trying to explain it, especially the people that don't really know powerlifting because they think bench, oh, that's chest day. But then I'll hit chest, triceps, and back. They're like, why are you hitting back on chest day? I'm like, well, I'm really hitting like my Oh, you good?
I almost took myself off the camera. Caleb, I'm sorry. And it's on a line too.
But, you know, when I explained in like, you know, like rear delts and like mid back, do a lot in the bench press. You know, they did that. So it's like, chest day isn't really a chest day, it's a bench day. Squat day isn't really a leg day, it's a squat day. You know, squat is really a leg day because it's the only compound that's heavily reliant like on like legs. So squat day there will be quads, hamstrings, glutes.
Do me a
Maybe-
favor.
What's up, dog?
Stand in the middle of the platform for me one last time.
I got you.
Alrighty. There we go, right at 2 hours. All right. So this concludes the deadlift session for the live stream. I just want to give a really special shout out to C Bibble Caleb. I've interviewed him on my channel for YouTube. Please give him a like and a follow on his Instagram, all that other stuff. We'll be back Monday. We'll be back Monday for legs, and we will have a stream for all 3 of the compound lifts. Thank you for joining. Retro Gains out.